Hey everybody, give me a few minutes. I will be getting started on Mario Party Superstars in just a moment. Oops, go to this one. There we go. There we go. Let me just see if the capture card's responding. Yep, it works. Awesome. Get the camera working here. There we go. Hello. Also, for any of you guys who are curious about Animal Crossing, I'll show you guys that in a little bit. Actually, not in a little bit. Maybe I'll show you in another video, or another stream, because right now I'm currently still trying to get some stuff done on it. But yeah, not only that, I should have ejected the Super Smash Bros. Cartridge a while ago, but for some reason I forgot to do so. Give me a second. There it is, Mario Party Superstars. But yeah, I am still currently working on Animal Crossing for you guys, just so I can get some stuff done. Though right now it's been a bit of a touch and go, considering I've been so busy with work. But don't worry though, everything will be good to go. I am, after finally figuring out the time frame for the matches, thanks to all the streams we've done, I think I should be able to come up with a schedule for the upcoming basketball series, which, yes, I'll make sure to have all of their custom colors, their names for backyard basketball and backyard football. Backyard baseball is something that we just can't really fix because, well, there's nothing we can really do in that sort of situation. But for what it's worth, though, I'm actually excited to see how things are going to go for those series when we officially do them. They're not going to be as long as videos as sorry, they're not going to be long videos like the backyard baseball story we're doing with the Backyard Sports Journey. Mainly because of the sheer fact that the games are not only shorter, but they're a lot more, I think I would have to say, a lot more action-packed compared to baseball when it comes to that. But baseball, however, is one of my favorite sports, but at the same time, I totally understand where people are coming from. You guys want more action. That's what we're going to be making sure to give you. So we're going to try to do our very best to give you guys the best experience possible in that regard. And unfortunately, it looks like the capture card glitched again, so I'm going to have to fix that. But yes, now for any of you guys who are curious about the, there we go. I know a lot of you guys are actually kind of curious about how the draft is going to work. Well, here, give me a second. I'll show you guys on the computer screen once I'm done resetting the capture card. That way I can do the updates along with it. So, let's see. Get that. Alright. Oh, hey, how you doing, Bloopy? Oh, you're eating rice? Hey, you can't go wrong with rice, in my personal opinion. Alright. Do that. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys have been very curious on the whole thing. But yeah, now that we know exactly how long a match is going to take, recording episodes has become a lot easier. It means that now we know exactly how long the matches will be. We know what we're going to need to do for potential editing. But yeah, basically, that's basically the idea for that particular sort of content. And yes, every single Backyard Sports Journey episode The title will be somewhat the same, except for one major difference. It's going to keep track of every team I play, rather than being almost not being a different series entirely. We're basically, well, here's the thing. Like, give me a moment. What would be a good example for? Let's go on to videos. Going over the computer scene here. But yeah, like, see here, instead of saying like World Series Game 1 Boston Red Sox, it's gonna say, or actually no, we'll do all the way down here, like Season 3 Game 1, all that stuff. No, it's gonna say like crap. Give me a second. I'm looking for the list of teams. Like the Amazing Hot Doggers, the like it's gonna say we'll just use Hyper Scrubs game Season 1 Game 1, or for Backyard Football it would be the Mighty Melonheads Season 1 Game 1. So it still could be under the Backyard Sports Journey brand when it comes to the Backyard Sports games, but they'll at least have a different title or a different name or a different team, whatever it is, and it's going to show up mainly on here, but without the baseball team brand, basically. Of course, if there's ever a situation that we have a team like the Mighty Melonheads on baseball and football, and I think it's also in basketball. But yeah, if Mighty Melonheads show up in all three of those games, and we're playing the Mighty Melonheads throughout all three, then I'll make sure to put in BBL, BBA, BFL. Basically the acronyms for the Backyard Football League, Backyard Basketball League, and the Backyard Basketball Association, and the Backyard Baseball League. So you guys will know exactly how that all will go down when we officially do this stuff. So there is that to consider. And also, for any of you guys who are wondering about this, do not worry. We are almost finished with fixing Part 5. And we're hopefully going to try to get it to you guys either this Wednesday. And if that doesn't work out, I will literally just try to... I'll just try to get everything set up for Season 4 and try to get that at least. Then, once the video compilation's finished and we actually fix it, we'll post it afterwards. But we'll see how that goes. I'm personally hoping that we can get Part 5 fixed before anything else. But yeah, that's basically the idea with this. Oh, and as for the wheel, this is what I'm talking about. This is basically what I like to call the Backyard Basketball Association Random Team Makeup Wheel. This wheel basically has one mission. And now, if you guys are wondering why I don't have Pro Kids, I'm actually putting Pro Kids in the Backyard Kids section since there's only 2, and there's no real reason to really do all that stuff, so there is that to consider. But yeah, basically that's going to be the idea. I'll at least have one of 2 options. I will flip a coin to decide who's going to be picked. Heads, Kevin Garnett. Tails, Lisa Leslie. Whoever I get, and then the rest of the picks, I'm going to have to go with that. But yeah, basically, it goes like this. 5 custom characters to 5 Backyard Kids being the extreme ends of both. Then we got the custom kid and 4 Backyard Kids, all that stuff in between. But here's the kicker. The kicker is that if it's custom characters, I'll be using the Backyard Basketball Association random character wheel, which is characters that you guys have created. I have translated into Backyard Basketball. Oh, jeez. And when it comes down to, give me a second. And when it comes down to, but if it ever comes down to any of the picks that allow for multiple backyard kids, well then, that's when I'll be using the game's in-game draft to pick the rest. Because it's completely out of my control, and whatever happens, happens. If you guys are also wondering, yes, I'll also be doing the same budget system that I've been doing since the Backyard Sports Journey with the Boston Red Sox. That's still happening. And we're going to make sure we keep doing that for as long as we can. So, yes, that means I'll have to reset the budget for the sorry, gunk in my throat. Actually, gunk in my chest mainly. But yeah, basically, the oh, jeez. Sorry, folks. I don't know why I'm having some congestion problems. But yeah, that's basically the idea in every shape of the word. So, it's going to definitely help us out in the long run. And not only that, Backyard Basketball is going to be the only game we do this on. So, that's the whole idea with this wheel. It's specifically for Backyard Basketball 01. Because while Backyard Soccer doesn't allow you to create any characters for its game, Backyard Basketball and Football only give you one. As for the Backyard Football draft, we're still going to do the custom character first on the wheel, and then afterwards I'll be doing the draft using the game system, because there is a full draft mode where I can do just that. Now, if they add a full draft mode to a new Backyard Baseball game where it actually adds brand new players and all that stuff, then there's a very good possibility I'll be using that one instead of the random wheel. But for right now, though, in Backyard Baseball 2001, that's the one we're going to be officially using for the playthrough. So, if any of you guys are curious on how that's all going to work out, yes, Henry Miller, you can join in. But yeah, that's basically the idea of how all that's going to turn out and all that jazz. I know you guys have been very curious about how that's going to work, but yeah, that's basically how it's going to work. You guys are literally ensuring this channel is going to keep going, so we're going to be making sure to use your guys' suggestions for potentially making this series even better than before. So, let's see. But yeah, for any of you guys who are wondering about the team wheels, here's our first one. And now a lot of you guys, if any of you guys remember our other streams, the hackers and whatnot, this is basically the team names, thanks to the help of Master Chief. He was able to help us out with the creation of all the team names that will be the official names of the teams. I've already set up the colors for them, and those are the colors that will be representing each of the team's jerseys, all that stuff. As for football, which I'll show you right now, unfortunately, I was not able to get the colors yet because I'm still going through that whole thing. Once I figure out the colors for each and every team, I am going to make sure to translate that to the other. Luckily enough, the color system in Backyard Football 2002 is very similar to, if not exact, to Backyard Basketball. So all I have to do is just remember those color names, put them onto the teams that are going to be good with it. Then we're all good to go. Also, I really need to make an official color scheme for the Backyard baseball teams as well, which I will officially do when I get the opportunity. So, but yeah, that's basically the idea on that whole random wheel thing. Just wanted to get you guys caught up on it. Oh, and then there's one more wheel. I think it's this one. No, it's not. Sorry, wrong one. Here it is. Random management wheel. Remember when I told you guys that there was going to be a random situation involving, say, with contracts? Well, that's where this wheel comes in. And if you guys realize, it says right here, BSA, which means Backyard Sports Association. Meaning that every single backyard sports game I go through is going to have to go through this. Except for Backyard Baseball 2001, because I did promise you guys a 5-season situation with the Boston Red Sox, which we're currently recording episodes for season 4, which means we have this season 4 plus one more season before we can start using this wheel for Backyard Baseball. But yeah, as you guys can see right here, it says you're fired. That is literally means I'm fired as soon as the season is over. Or in this case, actually, maybe I'll just get rid of that one because that's technically counterproductive. Oh, wait. Actually, I have an idea. I'll just retype it. After this season. There we go. There we go. That's basically, yeah. So I'm going to save that, actually. Thank you, Lord. Yes, we'll replace that. But yeah, basically, here it is. So basically, it can go from you're fired after the season's over. So basically, like, say if I was in Boston Red Sox season again, and I get a 6 World Series title. Well, guess what? That is completely thrown out the window because, yep, guess what? You're fired. But that's basically the idea for that particular run. Then there's, of course, you're going to be fired at the start of next season. So, oh, sorry. We'll do end. Because I feel like that's, again, another one that's kind of productive. That's fine. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, you're going to be fired at the end of next season. So basically, after you do a season, and then at the end of the second season, you're done. You're pretty much done. Then, of course, we got you're going to get an extension on your contract with your team, which means 1 extra season. Then a 2-season extension. Make it a little bit more specific. Really? Is Twitch down for you guys or something? Because I don't know what's up with Twitch. Oh, no, it's just... Oh, never mind. It's literally... Oh, wait, no, it is Twitch. Why is it so unstable recently? Like, its stability has been out of control on Twitch. I don't really know what's going on. But we'll ignore that. Anyway. Yeah, that is so weird that Twitch has been acting weird. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I definitely understand that pain. But yeah, basically that's the idea with the whole thing. So basically, like, you get a 2-season extension. Awesome, that's great. And then, of course, there's lose your most expensive player or lose your cheapest player. What does that mean? Well, say if I have a situation where I'm going to, like, if I find the most, like, the best player in the game, like, say, Pablo Sanchez in Backyard Baseball, he's worth $3.4 million on his own. If I don't do a lock-in contract with him, which is basically paying him extra money to ensure he stays on the team, then technically, if I land on that, I lose him and I'm going to have to find someone else to replace him. Now, of course, for the cheapest, it's literally as it goes. It's whoever's the cheapest on the team. If they are cheap by standards, that by their stats and everything, then yes, they're gone. But there's always that possibility of something potentially new going on with that. So, like, say if they used to be the cheapest player, but I wanted them on the team, so their contract has been increased. Meaning, since I, put the extra money in, then what would happen next? They technically would be off the table for the cheapest player, and it goes on to the next cheapest player. Now, if there is a situation where that cheap player is tied with another player, then that means I will have to do a coin flip, and then I'll have to decide who's heads and who's tails. Whatever it lands on, that player goes, the other one stays. So basically, that's the idea with the whole, this whole wheel right here. And this is going to be a permanent fixture for all of our series. The only one that isn't yet is going to be Backyard Baseball until I'm done with my 5-season contract with the Boston Red Sox. As soon as the Boston Red Sox contract is officially done, then I will no longer be able to continue playing on that team. I'll move on to the next team where this wheel will then be implemented. So, for any of you guys who want to know the situation on that, now you know. Sorry that took so long. I really wanted to at least explain the whole situation with the wheels and all that jazz, so you guys know exactly what you're going to be dealing with and what could potentially happen for the foreseeable future on that regard. Now let me see if I can get... Alright, I'm going to try to call everybody. First time you got sunburned? Oh, yeah. Technically, League doesn't happen until the end of the month, basically, so...
Last Monday of the month, yeah?
Yep, last Monday of the month. So, for any of you guys who are kind of curious on that whole part, well... now you know.
I noticed that Right Guy had asked about that.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay, so no, we're down on all platforms. Oh, that's weird.
Wow.
Alright, there it is. Alright, it looks like it's resetted, but yeah.